Hello, I'm Liviu Bălan and today I will speak about Vagrant Names. In this tutorial you will learn how to rename different parts of your Vagrant project. So let's get started. First thing that I will do during this tutorial is to open Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager. In order to do this, I will click the menu button and here I will type virtual. Select Oracle VM VirtualBox and as you can see here, I already have a virtual machine defined inside of it, which is powered off. This virtual machine corresponds to a Vagrant project of mine located in my home directory vagrant/ubuntu-trusty32. In order to avoid problems during this tutorial, I will use Vagrant destroy with F option, followed by Vagrant up --provider VirtualBox in order to destroy and recreate the machine. This will be used instead of Vagrant Reload in order to avoid some problems related to the file system, the virtual machine, and so on. If you want to follow with me, you can also try the Vagrant Reload and see what is happening there. So let's change the current working directory to my home directory /vagrant/ubuntu-trusty32, and here I will run Vagrant destroy followed by the F option and see what is happening inside of my Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager. Hit the Enter key. And as you can see here, the machine went power off and destroyed. In order to recreate the machine, I will use Vagrant up --provider VirtualBox. Hit the Enter key. And now, if we are looking inside of the Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager, you will see here that a new virtual machine were created and is running. As you can see here, when I've used Vagrant up --provider VirtualBox, a new machine default were created, and here are some info related to the default virtual machine. Here the running script liviubalan_com were run, and now the provision part is running. Okay, now the machine were created and is running, and what I will do next is to use Vagrant status. As you can see, the machine is running and the name of the machine is default. Now, as you saw earlier, most of the names used here were default or something related to Liviu Bălan. Let's change these values by editing the Vagrant file inside of this Vagrant project. Hit the Enter key, and here I will change 5 different values and see where they appear. The first value that I will change is for config.vm.provision. Let's search inside of this file provision, and here at the end of the file I will rename this fix to TTI value to livyubalan.com -provisioner. The fix to TTI value comes from a previous tutorial where I fixed some defaults values in Vagrant. So if you want to learn more about this, you can check out this tutorial. Okay, let's add here a comment about what this is doing. I will copy and paste this value, and as you can see, this set the provisioner name to livyubalan.com -provisioner. When you will run the Vagrant app again, you will see this value inside of the terminal on this message. Default running provisioner livyubalan.com -provisional for a shell script. Okay, the next value that I will change is the hostname located here. As you can see inside of this comment, this value will be displayed in the output, so the identification by the user is easier when many shell provisional are present. Inside of the Vagrant command line interface, this corresponds to the message default running script livyubalan.com -script. So let's change the value for hostname here to livyubalan.com -script and complete the comment previously wrote with this value, where this value appears. Now I will create a new block here and the block will be defined by config.vm.define. Inside of it I will use the value livyubalan.com -vm. This is used to define a VM in a multi-VM environment. Inside of the Vagrant command line interface, this corresponds to the message bringing machine livyubalan.com -vm up with VirtualBox provider. Also, if you will use the Vagrant status after the machine is created, you will see this value. The fourth value that I will change is inside of the VirtualBox block. So I will go here where the VirtualBox block is defined, and I will remove the comments here and also the end block, and inside of it I will copy and paste this code. vb.name equal livyubalan.com -vagrant -ubuntu. And as you can see from the comments, this customizes the name that appear in the VirtualBox GUI. In order to see where this appears, check out the Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager. And the last value that I will change is the hostname of the virtual machine. So in order to change this, I will go at the end of the file, and here I will add the config.vm hostname, and I will set it to Ubuntu VM. as you can see from the comments, the host name, this is the host name that the machine should have. And in order to check out this value, all I have to do is to use Vagrant SSH and see what host name is used there. So now that I've made the changes, I will write and quit the file, and before running this, I will open a new tab inside of my terminal for a better comparison between the values. Now, let's use Vagrant destroy in order to destroy the machine. Or open Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager, and inside of my terminal I will hit the enter key. As you can see, there are some problems with running this, because I've already changed my Vagrant file. So in order to avoid this, you will have to use Vagrant destroy with the F option before making any changes to the Vagrant files. This is the problem that I've told you at the beginning of this tutorial. But there are some other fixes that you can make. You can undo the changes from the Vagrant file and run Vagrant destroy with the F option, and then put the changes back and then run Vagrant destroy and Vagrant up. Or you can alter the machine, the virtual machine, manually by going inside of the Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager. In order to do this, I will go on my virtual machine, right click on it, and here I will choose close and power off. Choose power off, and here after this I will use remove and then delete all files. Now I can use Vagrant destroy with the F option again, but the result, as you can see, is the same. I've erased the machine manually, so now I am able to use Vagrant up with the -- provider VirtualBox option again. And now let's hit the enter key here and see what's happening. As you can see, the installation, the virtual machine creation process has started, and instead of showing me bringing the machine default, now it's showing me bringing the machine livybalan.com-vm. This is the old value, the default value, and here is the modified value here. As you can see, after the message with the bringing machine is shown, all other info inside of my terminal are related to livybalan.com-vm instead of the default value. As you can see here, the script livybalan.com-script were run. The provisioner name is livybalan.com-provisioner. And now here the provisioning is happening for livybalan.com-vm. Okay, so the machine creation process is ended. The machine here is, as you can see, is running. And let's check the values that I've changed. So the provisioner name, livybalan.com-provisioner. And as you can see here, is this one. After this, I've changed the livybalan.com-script, which is this one. Okay? Then I've changed the livybalan.com-vm, which is the machine name here and all around here. Also, now if I use Vagrant status, you will see here that the machine is running, is using VirtualBox, and the machine name is livybalan.com-vm. Okay. Also, I've changed the VirtualBox virtual machine name. So now if I go to my Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager, you can see here that the machine name is livybalan.com-vagrant-ubuntu. The last value that I've changed is the host name that the machine should have. In order to test this, I will use Vagrant SSH . And as you can see here, now I am connected to my Ubuntu VM hostname using the user Vagrant. So my current hostname of my virtual machine is Ubuntu VM. So this is how you change different name parts of your Vagrant project. If you want to learn more about Vagrant, about Ubuntu, about web technologies, you can check out my tutorials on YouTube and also visit my website livybalan.com. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.